Forbidden Area. Author, Agamora. Crossdress Small World, Part 3, The Truth is Revealed. Not really. Lily's voice echoed, interrupting my thoughts. I reacted startled. What? Lily slowly replied, not every girl in Happy House Company has ever been a male. Isn't this what you've been wondering in your brain? I looked at her with a dizzy face. Do you have a superpowers to read thoughts or something? I hesitated for a moment, and finally asked Lily, but Happy House secretly did this without being discovered by anyone, or noticed by the authorities. Lily still calmly replied, you've been thinking too much. Happy House itself is a government organization. However, it is only publicly announced that it is privately owned. I was surprised. A government organization. But what is the purpose of their action? Lily still patiently explained, the current world has developed tremendously, advanced technology allows us to freely do what we want. However, there are still many dilemmas that just relying on technology is not enough. One of them is the gender issue. Once upon a time, male chauvinism deeply penetrated the thoughts of the majority of mankind. Even so, the situation was so bad that even the women began to believe that they were redundant members of society. At that time, no one was aware of the severe consequences that this backward ideology had. As a result, at the moment, the balance of gender is tilted towards the male side. I quickly countered, impossible. I've lived more than 20 years in the world, but I've never heard of male-female balance breaking. Lily looked at me, then slowly continued, that's because they don't want you to know. Although women have not completely disappeared, it is a fact that the number of women has been much less than that of men. Chances are, among the women you've ever met in your life, there are quite a few who are just like you now. Although Happy House is only a company in H City, the plan and mission entrusted to Happy House are enormous. I can't believe this is happening. I was extremely surprised to learn that women, who are loved and respected in the present, have lived in scorn for decades. Women are the main factor in maintaining the race, why are they not respected? I was born in this era, so I don't really understand the thoughts of the people of previous generations. But if I had lived in that era, I wouldn't have hesitated to point out each person and call them idiots. What surprised me even more was that, not every woman I had ever met was a woman. I kept asking, sorry to waste your time. But I still want to know, why did the government choose us? Lily replied, no problem. From now until the next morning, it's our responsibility to answer your questions. The real training will begin tomorrow. Have you ever heard of the saying kill two birds with one stone? At the present time of an inch of soil is an inch of gold. Like now, no country really wants to accommodate people who only know how to live without making any contribution to the country. On the contrary, people like you causing trouble many times, affecting the common interest of everyone. However, if this is announced, a wave of controversy will surely break out. Therefore, they will not forbid people like you to exist, they will also give you the right to live in equality as everyone else. But the government will gradually improve on this. Through Happy House's Feminine Training Project, they want to turn you into socially useful people. You will be trained by Happy House, given a job, and Happy House will also provide a large amount of money so that you can freely find another job if you do not want to sign a contract with Happy House. In short, only benefits you, no harm. The important thing is, can you let go of your ego or not? If in your mind you still don't accept that you will become a woman, in other words, you still overestimate your manhood, then you guys are no different from those who despise women in the previous generation, no matter how noble your excuses are. After hearing Lily's words, I fell into a state of thinking. Like I said before, I love and cherish women. This is true. Needless to say, I have the utmost respect for my mother, and wonderful woman. I still remember, the moment my mother died, the world inside of me was falling apart. I felt that life was a little bit tasteless, which led me to drop out of school and start hanging out with delinquents. However, if someone immediately tells me to give up being a man, I really can't adapt yet. After all, I have lived for more than 20 years as a man, and all my thoughts and feelings have come from a man's perspective. It's not that easy to let go. This got me thinking. Lily at this moment suddenly voiced, "You have a lot of time to think. You better get dressed first. It's probably not right to be naked in front of a girl like me for dozens of minutes, isn't it?" I looked at my body in shock. Oh man, I forgot. From the moment I stepped out of the bathroom until now, I was so caught up in this that I forgot that I was still naked. I blushed, hastily saying, "Sorry. I didn't do it on purpose." Lily giggled, "No problem. I used to be like you, so I understand this very well." I ecstatic at Lily's smile. Since meeting her, she's still showing a cold face, not once with a smile. Her smile is so beautiful. But, wait. I think I just heard something strange. I startled, turning my face towards her. "Huh? You just said. You used to be like me." Lily nodded. "Yes, I am on staff of Happy House, joining the company after completing the 126th Secret Talent Training course, that is a few years before you." Damn, now I completely believe what she said before. Chances are some of the women I've met before are just like me now. I absolutely can't recognize the person in front of me was once a man. I stammered, "So, before, who are you?" Lily replied, "I used to be the leader of Blue Shark Gang, you know it. But that doesn't matter anymore. Currently, I am Lily, a staff of Happy House, and also the person who helps you have a better life." Blue Shark Gang. It was the gang that made my White Condor gang completely inferior. Even the decision to break into this deserted mansion comes from the fact that the Blue Shark Gang took over the territory of small gangs such as White Condor. The current captain of Blue Shark Gang is a very talented man. He is not too good at fighting, but thanks to his super brain, he helps Blue Shark step by step to crush other gangs. I've never met him, I don't know what he looks like. But if possible, a vice captain of a small gang like me would never want to confront him. However, the strategy is only partial. One of the things that helped Blue Shark become the biggest gang was the skilled army trained by the previous captain. Thanks to this army, the current captain is capable of taking over the entire underground in H City. According to the information I just received, their former captain is now standing in front of me. I suddenly had a feeling of chills running along my back. Is this because I'm cold when I'm naked or because I'm scared when I stand in front of a legend of underground? I hurriedly picked up the bodysuit and put it on to dispel my current thinking. I've seen these bodysuits before, but I've certainly never worn them. So, I actually had a little trouble wearing it. But Lily standing next to me quickly got up and helped me put it on. I used to think that, tight lingerie like this would be very uncomfortable. But when I finished putting this bodysuit on, I knew I was wrong. The feeling of the bodysuit attached to the body was very happy, not uncomfortable at all. After I finished wearing the bodysuit, Lily gave me a pair of sexy black thigh stockings and told me to carefully bring them in. Yes, these thigh stockings are so delicate and easy to tear that I'm careful how I wear them. After I finished wearing my outfit, Lily told me to go to the mirror and take a look. I did what she said without hesitation, probably because I was still afraid of her. When I saw my figure appearing in the mirror, I was completely dismayed. This is me. Where's my old muscle body? Now I only see in the mirror the body of a very sexy girl in a bodysuit. My hair was originally shoulder length, with a few months of uncutting, now it's halfway up my back. If I don't consider my face, I almost have the appearance of a girl. While I was still amazed, through the mirror, I saw Lily coming up to me from behind. This makes me jump. Lily was also a little startled to see me reacting like that. She asked, "What's wrong? Why do I feel like you seem so scared of me?" I faltered, because you used to be the legend of the underworld. So. Lily suddenly laughed, "Oh. I told you that was the past. I don't want to go back to my previous life. I am very happy with myself right now. Being a woman is a wonderful thing. Even more amazing, I can stand here and inspire people who have strayed like me. Now, remember, you and I are no longer thugs in the underground. I'm like a guiding sister, and you're like a little sister to me." After saying that, Lily kissed me gently on the cheek, making my face blush. In an instant, the feeling of fear had completely dissipated. Today's story would like to stop here. Thank you for watching. Please like and share for people with similar interests to motivate me to develop my channel. Goodbye and see you in another story.